Hey guys, it's Rion here, and today I'm back with another 2-year stroke progression analysis, and we'll be looking at Natalia again, more specifically her high forehands, and we'll just see how much she's improved. So this is 2020. And then 2022. And let's just go back to the start here. Alright, so let's take a look here, see what we can improve or what has improved over the 2 years. Because the first thing I notice here that she doesn't do as well as I would like her to do is to get that racket through longer. So what she ends up doing is that she stops her swing around here, and I'd rather have this racket come all the way through to have it stop around here. So because the longer that ball stays on those strings, the more power she's going to be able to generate and the better control she's going to have too. Yeah, you can see she stops right here. She should be, that racket should be wrapping around her shoulder. So for the second part here, jumped a little bit far. But for the second part, you can tell she's just kind of spinning it in. So she's just kind of hitting a neutral ball back, and what we've been working on over the past 2 years is to have her kind of dominate and control this ball and to dictate with this type of ball. The ball that sits above your shoulder is typically the one you want to flat out and get on top of and start to go into the offense. But as you can tell here, she just kind of loops it back in. So that's definitely something we've worked on, and you'll see that in the second video. And for this shot right here, this is also something we worked on, is on a high ball like this, she should just take her racket straight up. So she's starting with her racket down here, but ideally she should be taking this racket up right away, and that way she can kind of just cover the ball. She can hit over it and get a nice flat offense shot on this ball. But you can tell now she's kind of swinging up on it, and she's not going to be able to really control or dictate the point with the ball that she's hitting up on. She should this racket should be covering it like this. This racket should be covering the ball like that, and which will let her hit down on it and control the point a lot easier. Just kind of like on the serve, where you want to hit over the ball on the serve. So typically that's what you want for high balls. And then the other thing is that she jammed herself. She overran the ball, and therefore she kind of got scrunched up when she made contact, and she kind of had to push her body out of the way. And what happens when you do that is that you lose control over the ball as well, because just like in my other analysis, my serve analysis, if you end up getting squashed, your body's going to have to move out of the way to actually, for your racket to actually make contact with the ball. So yeah, we've also worked on footwork a lot over the past 2 years, and just so she doesn't overrun balls like that and make a mistake from it. Yeah, look how scrunchy she is there. On to 2022. You guys can probably tell there's a big difference on these shots over 2 years. We're going to take a look at this last one here. She does a good job of getting there in time, getting to the ball in time. I always typically tell my students to try to catch the ball around their shoulder height, because that's going to be the easiest place for you to hit it. So you got to make sure you move there, get there in time to catch it at your shoulder height. Any higher, you're going to have a hard time getting that shoulder muscle to work for you, and controlling the ball and getting enough power. So typically shoulder height, you're going to find, my students will find that the easiest place to hit it. So I always tell them to try to time it, meet it there. she does a good job of getting that racket up. She doesn't start as low as what she did in 2020, so she's going to be waiting for that ball, and her timing is going to be better as a result. And she does a good job of covering the ball here. Maybe not as much as in the other shots, but it's also because the ball is not quite as high, so I don't think she needs to necessarily. But if you guys look at the other shots in the 2022, she does cover, the racket face covers the ball a lot more like that, which is what we've been working on. But typically for this ball, that it's not sitting as high, she doesn't have to, really, right? So she does a good job of getting her weight into the ball, because that weight is going to help her generate power as well and keep her balance, and also help her stay in the offense to get the momentum moving forward into the court. The one thing I still want to work on with her is to have this racket, to have this hand finish over the shoulder. It's just common practice for that. That's the ideal, best thing for you to do. It's whether it really makes a difference, it's debatable. Everyone has their own opinion on that. But otherwise, she does an awesome job on that shot. She tends to scrouch a little bit here, so she can still work on that to keep that posture up, and it will help her keep her balance better as well. So yeah, we're just gonna have to straighten her out a little bit on after those shots. But otherwise, she's done an awesome job over 2 years, and she's just gonna keep moving forward. So yeah, that's my two-year analysis on Natalia's forehand. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I can put out more content for you guys in the future that will help you with your game. Alright, bye-bye.